Hi Virgo, it's Daris from Sassy Woman Tarot. Excuse me, here to do your July, the rest of your July reading. Please excuse me for my absence. I had sort of a traumatic situation in my life in May, and I had to work through some things after that. I didn't want it to reflect on my readings, and so I had to work through it. And I hope you can try to understand that. It was definitely traumatic, and so here I am, healing along with many, many others. I always try to work through my problems if I can, so it doesn't reflect in anything that I do. And I'm very good at working through things, I think. So, with that being said, Virgo, thanks so much for being here, and appreciate all your kind words, caring, consideration, donations. As you can see, I moved a little bit in my area, and this is a little bit more space for me as far as, you know, being able to move around and grab some cards and stuff. The picture you see is a Leo picture from my granddaughter, and because I'm a Leo, and she drew that for me when she was, you know, well, anyway. And some other pictures from my grandchildren, and one little guy up here that protects me. I've had him for quite a few years around me, and I really believe in it. So it's handmade, and I like that kind of thing, so keep that in mind. And I also do personal readings. You can contact me for that. I am going to tell you, first off, I do Chinese fortune sticks. I've had them for years, so I do pull those at the end of the reading. Ask a yes or no question in your mind, formulate it now for your situation, and I will pull the stick and answer that at the end of the reading. I'm doing a different reading today for people through all the signs. I'm using the Lucy Cavendish Alice the Wonderland Oracle card reading, and it's called Down the Rabbit Hole. It's a different spread, and it's all the oracle cards, and I do incorporate some other different things, but I really like them. I'm using them this month just to see what people think, how they resonate with that. You can leave comments and let me know what you thought of it. It does align at the end. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it's making sense, but it does align then, I think. All right, so let me know what you think at the end, and we'll go from there. Virgo, I'm going to go ahead and pull your inspiration card first. This is for Virgo for the end of July 2025. Oh, and for today, I listen to my heart. For today, I listen to my heart. Very nice. Okay. I'm going to pull a chakra card for you. This is how I'm doing this reading this towards the end of this month here. I'm trying to incorporate it. It's some of the same, but this Alice, the Wonderland Oracle, just fascinated me, and I just thought, well, you know what, let's try it and see what people think. I just enjoy the difference. There's a difference in it, and I enjoy different. All right, so let's pull a chakra card for Virgo for the end of July. Chakra card for Virgo Spirit for the end of July. One chakra card. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to take this one. Top one that I saw, and that is perfection. So let's read that. I also want to look at this one just to see what that was. Yeah, we're going to go with that one. That's what struck me. Oh, jeepers. My sage is falling down here. If you can only see, I have a sage stick that's quite old as well, and it's been used for a lot. It's falling apart. I have it pulled together with a tie and a sage between all my readings. So, and I have some other ones over here, some freestanding white sage that I burn as well. So, but yeah, my whole dish fell. I apologize for the delay, and let's see. Let's get going. All right, so perfection is what we pulled. I am going to keep the other card if I can. And I'm just going to look at that real quick. Maybe I'll read them both. All right. So perfection is red. So the red is, and it goes in accordance with your chakra. So red is your red cards represent your the first chakra relates to the source of your energy and how you are building your foundation. Think of the root chakra as a platform. The red cards represent the support you have created or are creating for your future. Okay, so perfection. Let me find that card in here. It's very difficult sometimes to find the cards. Okay, so perfection, there's the card. You look at it. I have the same high standards for myself as I have for others. It says Raspberry needs no makeup to accentuate her exquisite features, but she wears it anyway. She's a perfectionist. She speaks the truth at all times, believing that she is helping others by sharing her truth. While statements such as, your child is overweight, are honest, they make others avoid her. Lonely, she seeks the advice of her favorite, Elderberry, who teaches her that honesty without kindness is cruelty. Her new vulnerability allows her to see the beauty in others as well as in herself. Are you being too hard on yourself and consequently on others? Begin to look for what's right and good in your world and you will see it. Where am I presently focusing? Knowing what's right and telling others about it might not be the best way of being. Alienating others, feeling alienated, seeking perfection, deeply desiring love, transformation ahead. That's what that stands for. It says your meditation is, think about the people in your life. Find something good about every person that comes into your mind, no matter who they are or how you feel about them, before you release them. You will know this meditation has concluded when no more people come forward. Okay. And the next one was facade. And that is the yellow cards, and that represents your the third chakra, the solar plexus chakra. Reveal your planning. It reveals our planning processes. Do we have a logical or scattered approach? Because they represent thinking and problem solving. Yellow cards reveal our ability to resolve issues. In essence, they show what's on our mind. And this was the one that came out with facade. So let's look at that. Facade. This isn't who I am. Now that was perfection, and then facade. The bronze boy Darnell was young when his father died, and he became the man of the family. Out for a walk one day many years later, he was mesmerized by the sight of children playing. As a child, he'd never played, and he hid behind a tree, crying bitterly. They quickly burned his emotions, then quickly buried his emotions. At the very end of his life, on his way to heaven, he stopped at the park and finally reclaimed the inner child he had left behind many years before. Inspiration. If you are unhappy in your relationships, you may be relating to others through a false sense of duty. Give up being something you're not. The personal inquiry is, Bronze God is about reclaiming life. What have I done to heal my childhood pain? It says disassociating from yourself, reclaiming your life, healing childhood pain. That's what this card stands for. The meditation says, imagine yourself as a child running and taking flight. Veer off to the clouds and find a playground in the sky. Swing, slide, and laugh. And if you choose, find other children to play with. Enjoy yourself. While you are there, you will receive a message of some kind. You can ask your child self, is there anything you need to know? These are pretty deep cards. So perfection and facade. Are you really being who you are? Do you have to wear that makeup? That's what I'm getting out of. Do you have to put that on? Or do you have to pretend to be this or that or the other? Are you really being your authentic self? Okay? So these are the cards. the Alice the Wonderland Oracle that I'm going to use, like I said. And this is the spread. It's different. And each one, each card setting in that, just like as in a Celtic cross reading, it does represent something going down the rabbit hole. That's what the reading is called, going down the rabbit hole. So card 1 is a white rabbit. I'll get into that as I get them. We need to have 8 cards. So let me get these out here for you, Virgo. Okay? It's a different reading. I've enjoyed them, so. All right, 2. We need 6 more. My air conditioning keeps going on and off. It's pretty humid where I live. 80s, high 80s. It's been pretty humid. Got some pretty torrential rains tonight, today, tonight, and I think we got them all. Let me see. We need 3 over here. 1, 2, and 3. Yep. Okay. So we can go on from there. All right. So the first card is a white rabbit. Like I was saying, what you need to follow, create, or be inspired by. An opportunity for you to go after. Okay. So the messages are on the backs of the cards. So I'll just go ahead and show you the picture and read from that. Pictures are really cute. The girls are really cute in this, little faces. This lifetime is just one brief, bright jewel, a precious gift. Remind yourself of the beauty and the fragility of this existence. Take this life and make it beautiful, meaningful, and full of adventure. Too many live as if life is a burden, bitter at the difficulties and challenges of being mortal. Not you, never you. So this card was number 42, mortality. And that's what you can be inspired by. What you need to follow. So maybe finding more, more blessings in life, maybe. All right. And number 2 is the fall. What you will discover about yourself during the descent down the rabbit hole. And this card is number 23. We are all mad here. Look at that Cheshire cat. All right. Most people like to fit in. Most prefer the safe, predictable, and well-ordinary. Only we are all mad. There is not a person on this planet who does not have a little secret or a strange little something they have done or do. And yet, on and on we go, all the time attempting to be normal. Hiding what makes you your very own self is robbing the world of your unique gifts. Embrace your eccentricities. Jeepers. Cultivate your own peculiar genius, Virgo, is what it's telling you, okay? So that is what you'll discover about yourself. So maybe being more authentic. And that has gone with the readings so far, pretty much through all of them. I've gotten some kind of authenticity out of it. So this third card is the release. What you need to let go of in order to pursue your dreams. To open the door at the bottom of the rabbit hole, you must let go of the possibility of opening another door. Okay? So it says, all in the golden afternoon. Number 1. Okay, it says, a spark of inspiration has alighted upon you. The surge of imagination can take many forms. It could be a creative solution to a problem you are experiencing. It may mean using visualization to improve metaphysical activity. Whatever the form it takes, you are actively telling the story of your life with every word you speak and creating the story in action with every move you make. Whatever it is you wish to do, paint, draw, sing, write, dance, do this creative, vital, brilliant, life-bringing thing. Who knows what creations you can bring forth? Isn't that cute? All right, so number 4, the madness. The great challenge of this adventure, going down the rabbit hole in this reading, the aspect you may doubt within yourself as you undergo your journey. It says follow, number 10, follow your own good advice. Okay? You are gently advised to settle yourself emotionally, to think through a problem, and to follow your own good advice to yourself. Move calmly forward, hope you can see all that. I hope I don't keep putting it down too far. Without criticizing yourself too harshly for the situation you currently find yourself in. I'm going to repeat that. Move calmly forward without criticizing yourself too harshly for the situation you currently find yourself in. You can change what you regret if you follow your own very good sense. Okay? Okay, and then the next card, 5, or I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. 5 is the wisdom, the lesson you will learn through your adventure down the rabbit hole. It says impossible things. And that is number 34. What if you were to practice believing in the impossible? What could you achieve? Financial breakthroughs, relationship bliss, physical healing? This card urges you to devote yourself to something that seems out of reach. Dedication steadily brings the impossible closer. Okay? Okay, that's a lesson. Believe in the impossibility. Number 6, the challenge. This card signifies the climb out of the perils and enchantments of Wonderland, and what you will need to do to make a success of bringing back what you have learned. I just want to look at my candle. It's pretty well burnt down. All right, let's see. So this one is number 17, growing up. As you grow old, you will become wise. If you were to stay young, there would be no real getting of wisdom. Alice does not wish to become old, nor does she wish to stay unwise. So consider the benefits. Hold that up there. Consider the benefits of becoming an elder. Reject the need to stay one age forever, for that will keep you from the growth your soul longs for. So it's okay to grow older. That's a challenge. All right, and then the ascent. This is number 7, the ascent. One of the great benefits of this adventure and integration of the dreamlike world of Wonderland with everyday world of humanity. And this is number 2. I wonder what will happen next. A small part of you is tired with the tidy, the comfortable, and the repetitive. You would rather the adventurous, where you will learn more of who you truly are than you will in a state of sameness amidst people that never ask questions and never venture beyond the comforts of their own current life. You want more. Soon you will have an unprecedented opportunity for adventure. This is a very edge of change, and you need to prepare yourself. So something is coming forward for you. The awakening and your ascent from this reading. Like Alice, you will awaken, and when you do, you will have changed. This card indicates just how you have changed and what you can now give to the world as a result of your adventure down the rabbit hole. So let's see. This is Find the Lesson, number 29. Okay. Let me see that card, hopefully. It says there is disorganization and chaos. People are quarreling and not getting along. The volatile atmosphere can make you feel like there is no sense to any of this at all. Yet everything can contain a lesson. Finding it is the struggle you face. Trust there is a reason for this, and in time you will come to know the purpose of this bizarre, topsy-turvy, and very trying time. So, sounds to me like you're going through some pretty crazy scenarios right now. Let me go ahead and pull a... no, actually, I'm going to go ahead and do some clarification. So I'm going to go with the We're All Mad here. I'm going to use the lights here. I haven't gotten it out for a while. I had another deck out here. It just was being unruly, so I had to put it away. That's how I treat my cards. I was like, yeah, that's it. I'm done with that. All right, so hopefully it will work with us today. All right, Light Seers Tarot. So we're going to go ahead and clarify We're All Mad here. And that is for the number 2 spot. And the number 2 spot was the fall. What you will discover about yourself during the descent. So we're all crazy here. Oh, there was one that popped out. The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. Okay, so deep friendship, love affair. So maybe there's some chaos within a situation, a relationship, a friendship. Wheel of Fortune. So it could be changing, some changes going on within that relationship. Well, a Ten of Pentacles, so it looks like it might be very beneficial. Beginning of family. Follow your own good advice, impossible things. Looks like you're coming into some kind of believing in the impossibility. Maybe there's been some up and downs with that, growing up. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clarify the growing up card. Not wanting to stay in age forever. Virgo. King of Wands and Page of Cups. So the King of Wands can mean sometimes, in my opinion, it's a cheater card sometimes. So maybe you found out that there was some infidelity. Maybe not. Maybe it's just this person is who represents your partner. And, or it could be you. It could be, no, I would say it's your partner. And the Page of Cups. Okay, so the Page of Cups. Somebody studious, friendly, a younger person. I see. So that falls on a growing up card. That's staying one age forever. Okay, so let's clarify what will happen next. What will happen next? One card, please. Skip. What will happen next? Or should I have one more on growing up? Let's do one more on growing up. Maybe that's why it's not doing anything. One more card to clarify growing up. Ooh. Oh, wanted to fall out there. I'm going to take this one. Right here. The Six of Pentacles. So maybe you receive some clarity on this situation. So we have the King of Wands. Sometimes that's my cheater card, like I said. They want to dip their wand in everything. I hate to say that, but sometimes it perceives it. Seems that way, but not always. Page of Cups could be the younger person that they're interested in. And you've had some clarity to that situation. Now we'll go with I wonder what will happen next. Virgo. And this could be a job too. It could be like you found out somebody's not who they say they were. I'm going to take this one and this one, both of them. So the first one is strength. So I'd have some inner strength in this. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. So there's been some infidelity or some backstabbing in the job. I'm going to take both of those. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Excuse me. So you have a new beginning coming up. You're finding a lesson on this. Find a lesson. Obviously, it's said about volatile atmosphere. Everything contains a lesson. The quarreling and not getting along. Excuse me. There's chaos. The Lover's card. choice between two loves, so. Man, I hate to see people cheat on. Don't stand for that, you know? Don't take second best. Don't be second best. You know what I mean? I just don't understand people, you know? You want something? Go get it, man. Go get it. But don't hurt me in the process. You know, just be an honest soul. So, the star, okay. So the star is, you know, health, hope, inspiration, everything, like a wish card. It's all coming true pretty much. If you, what you believe, you can work it. Hope. You're hoping for the better. One more. Oh, jeepers, I'm gonna take, I don't know, I'm not gonna take any of those. There were two and then there was one on top of that. I don't like that. It's too mixed. There's one. Okay. Ten of Swords. So you're having a lot of pain with this. You know, sometimes we can forgive people, you know. We just can't forget it, you know. And I know Virgos, they're analytical. They have to know the reason why, you know, and sometimes that can be not good in that kind of situation. I'm just being totally honest. And so, I don't know, you know, it could be numerous things here. It could be a job, or you have to walk away from something. She's alone there, you see? You see the birds? Birds are encouraging her that she doesn't walk alone. That's my opinion. But alright, let's pull some oracle cards. Well, I'll pull one more for the outcome. The Nine of Cups. I think you'll come to the right decision. It's the wish card. So whatever you wish for in that, you know, it's all going to come out. The quarreling. Might be better to walk away from that situation, but let's see what we can find out with the wisdom of the oracle cards. I'll pull one for you on that. I guess I'll take it. I didn't really want to take that one, but I will. Chop wood. Chop wood 42. I've been reading all day. Excuse me, I apologize. I've been reading for quite a few hours, and I have lengthy readings. I apologize for that, I guess, if you don't like that, but I like to get into things, and I like to delve and try to investigate more. And since I'm doing these new cards, I thought it would be best to go ahead and clarify a lot of that. So chop wood, being grounded in everyday experience and humility. There are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pray or pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in these beautiful blooms when it is in full blossom. Let me read that again. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it is in full blossom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it be to let nature take its course is an important step of manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goal brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which bring you closer to what you seek. So the relationship message is nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when the everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. That is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing. Stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple, just to be present. Funny how it takes work to just be. All is well, really. The prosperity message is, now is the time to take small steps rather than large leaps on the journey to creating your most prosperous life. Move your focus off your big dream and attend to the mundane chores. Focus on the little things that may have piled up while you've been mapping out the greater plan for your life. The life you aspire to see manifest into reality. Chop wood, carry water, as the Zen proverb advises, or wash dishes, walk the dog while you're doing all that. Spirit will have a chance to move mountains and set wondrous miracles in motion for you. Remain humble and aware of the present. Your protection message. All right, let me just. Are you an armchair astronaut? Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting far too much time to dreaming and talking about your dreams. You have to get out of the chair to make things happen. You actually have to do something. Start with a small task. Remember, the big dream becomes reality only after you have begun to take incremental steps. Mythologist Joseph Campbell once said, take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 steps towards you. So that's the message. Oh, they're all sticking to my arm here. That's the message for the wisdom of the oracle. Okay, I hope this resonated for you. I hope that you made some sense out of this. And it did make sense once we clarified. And let me just go ahead. I'm just going to put these over here. Put these over here. And I'm going to go ahead and pull our Chinese sticks here in a moment and get your yes or no question. All right. All right. Remember, your inspiration card was, I listened to my heart. You had facade, not being who you truly are, or not being able to be who you truly are. And then the other one was, let me just pull that. There went my thing again, perfection. Are you really being true to who you are? To who you really want to be? You know? So, I hope that helped you. I hope that helped you, Virgo. And let me go ahead and pull the Chinese sticks. And let me know if you like that going down the road. Why is this different? It is really different. I have realized that. But I sort of think it all falls together. I like it. I thought it was different. So I'm doing that for all the signs this part of it for the rest of July. So if you like them, let me know, and I can incorporate them down the road. I usually do a regular reading, but I just thought this was neat. I thought it was a neat spread. Whoop, a neat spread, great artwork. I just thought it was very different, and I wanted to share it with all my the people that I read for. All right, so this is Virgo for the end of July. Peace, Spirit. Yes or no question answered for Virgo for the end of July. That is number 18. That one I can clearly see. Okay? Some of them I can't. They're really getting worn down. Okay, so 18. I've had them for many ones. Too many. No, too many. I think just right, but, to be able to read those sticks after a while. Okay, so let's see. You can get exactly what you want. So take a few moments to clarify those thoughts and visions in your mind. Trust in luck and know yours is good. Your answer is yes. For number 18, the Chinese fortune sticks. I hope that helped you, Virgo. And I want to thank you again for all your care, concern, your likes, shares, and your subscriptions. I really appreciate that. And if you could possibly do me a favor, like I said, and like and share, and that would really help my channel grow. I'd like to thank you for all the donations you sent me, and I just want to thank you. Thanks for being here with me. This is Darius again. Where's my glasses off? Darius again for Sassy Woman Tarot. Thanks so much. See you again.